Hello, hello, hello. We are live. We'll see how many people are actually going to come in. I give everybody a minute. Oh my goodness, let me get my water. I'm late. I am late. I am late. So please forgive me. Are you the only one over this cold weather, girl? Bye, yes. Honey, we are all over it. How cold is it where you are? Of course, it's about 0 degrees right now. Hey, hold on. Hi, everybody. Hey, girl. Hey, Nadia. um. Oh, yeah. I haven't been out the house. Let's just be honest. I have not been out this house. Right. All right. I put out a poll, and y'all decided that Tuberose collection would be the one that we would do. So let's see who's here. I see Rosalie. Hey, Dion. Hey, Aliana. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Valencia. How is everybody? So it won. So the way we're gonna do it is I'm just gonna stand up. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go through each section, try to grab the tuber roses, so I don't miss any. I have a bunch out right now because right after this, there will be an underrated tuberose that comes out. So you live in Australia? Oh, so you nice and toasty warm, 35 degrees Celsius. Because I know 20 is about 70 degrees here. So the way I'm going to do it is I am going to um, open it up. No, because it's going to warm up. What I do think is I think that we should have tomorrow off, but we don't. So we will be going in because the low tonight is supposed to be -1. So that means when we leave the house in the morning, it'll be about 1 or 0 degrees. But they say that that's okay to go to work in for the kids to come out in. So we will be in school tomorrow. And if we didn't, and if we the days off, you still got to make them up at the back end. So real talk, I don't feel like being there later. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm done with finals, so I'm in my second semester, so I don't care. And I'm not getting paid, so I'm sure they're not gonna pay me for today either, because they're gonna say, "Well, hey, we weren't in school and you were. Sucks to be you." So that's just another day I'm not getting fucking paid for with these motherfuckers. So, so let's go. Let's get started. So I'm gonna. They're claiming that, well, you've been off sick. It does, doesn't it? Don't worry, I got something for him. Don't worry, I got something for All right, so let's talk about this one. So we're gonna go start with the tuberoses. This is one of the most inexpensive tuberoses I have, and this is Corloff's Majestic Tuberose. Now, um, remember, if you know of anything about these and you have anything to say, please put it in so I can put it across the screen as we talk about them. But this is Majestic Tuberose. This is a spicy tuberose. If you've ever heard about this one, this is a really good one for this time of year because it's warm and spicy. The notes are pink pepper, cardamom, and mandarin orange. It's got tuberose cloves in it, and ylang ylang, patchouli, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. Now you will get a definite, because I definitely get the sandalwood too. So this is a nice, spicy, warm tuberose, perfect for this time of year. Now, just a spoiler alert. At 10 o'clock, there's going to be the underrateds for this week, which are tuberoses. So I'm talking about these right quick because these are actually the underrated tuberoses. Make sure you watch that video and put in, so you can get in on the giveaway. So just a spoiler alert. So I'm gonna kind of talk about these a little bit, but I really want y'all to go watch that video. And don't forget, when we're done here, you go in the regular comments and go, "Hey girl, hey," right? The whole, yes, my whole nation, which is Courtney at this moment, Dion, Sabrina, and Valencia. Feel free to join the whole nation. Did y'all see y'all have a giveaway? Speaking of my whole nation people, do y'all even look at stuff I post for y'all? Okay, anyway. I'm just saying. Next up is Lady Tuberose. I have two, but this is Moresque. This is another spicy tuberose, but this one has ginger in it. So this is ginger and fruity notes, so it's kind of sweet and spicy, right? And then it's got lily, ylang ylang, angelica, and vanilla, tonka bean, amber, white musk cedar, and vetiver. So this is kind of a sweeter. It's kind of spicy, fruity in the beginning, but then but then it has a dry down and gets woody. It's got that vetiver and everything, and it's got that white musk, but it stays sweet because it's got vanilla and tonka bean. So I'm not gonna tell y'all anything else, but you just go watch the video after this. Now I know some people gonna say something. Um, I know somebody gonna say something, but we know this is Tuberose Imperial by BDK. Interestingly enough, this is not a well talked about by BDK. You get the Gris Charnels, you get the Accessoires, the Rouge Smoking. This does not get that much love, even though I just love this fragrance. It is, it's really hard to explain though. It is a beautiful tuberose, but it's got like this sharpness to it, like this green sharpness to it. It's got some herb, like a herbally vibe to it. And then there's geranium. So it's got this sharp greenness to it, but the tuberose is beautiful in it. And honestly, it gets better as you have it. And another thing about this is that it does get compliments, even though it's kind of weird feeling, kind of like what, but it actually does get compliments because it's a really got a sweetness to it. This green sweetness, floral. It's really it's a really hard to explain fragrance, but if you get it, you get it. And once you try and you get it, you'll be like, okay, I get it. I get it. This one is Cocaine by Frank Beauclet. Now, honestly, the only reason why I really wanted it was because I um heard Sebastian and the perfume guy talking about it. And I was in my tuberoses, right? And it is when you first get it, it's a hard fragrance. So this is something that when I first got it, I was like, oh shit, I don't know. I don't know about this one. The tuberose is very in your face and it's a very harsh indolic fragrance, tuberose. However, then I let it sit. And maturation, because of course, we have been giving the what we're supposed to say, but it has matured, and now I absolutely like it. And what it is it does have this kind of smokiness to it. And then it's got some sweetness because it's got caramel, it's got vanilla in it. So it has caramel, tobacco, bitter orange, and red berries. I don't get red berries. Oh, shit. All right, am I back? I should be back now. Am I back? Because I saw the flash on my thing, which meant that my it had died. Okay, so here we go. I'm back. So the notes on here are caramel, tobacco, bitter orange, and red berries. Then it has tuberose, lily, and orchid, and manoi oil, vanilla, and patchouli. It's got a sweetness to it. Like it's become more of a sweeter tuberose, and the tuberose has calmed down because whoo-wee, I'm telling you, this in the beginning was so harsh. I was like, I don't know, y'all, and it's like, and I'm a tuberose lover, but it was like, so yeah, that one was harsh. I honestly, I would not recommend cocaine to anybody. And the only reason why is because when you first get it, you'll be like, oh, hell no. What the hell did I just get? I also have right now, and I'm not even going to say too much about this because I don't have to say a damn thing. Wild Python. I'm just going to say Wild Python. I'm going to put it down and I'm going to keep it moving. Because if you have been on my channel for any amount of time, you know about Wild Python. Wild motherfucking Python. So, I'm not even gonna go there I'm not even gonna go there because what's the point, right? Because I sound like a broken damn record. Just know, wild python, wild python. That's all I got. All right, so then I'm gonna do this one. Let me see if I can find. Okay, here we go. This is the other one I have right now. Out is Love is a Dreamer by Kai Fragrances. Now, this is hard to describe. Well, okay, so this is ripe bananas, green leaves, tuberose, coconut, cantaloupe, galbanum, and a musk, right? So what you get is kind of like this banana-like vibe from the tuberose, which we know sometimes tuberose can have a banana-like vibe to it, right? So he's put this banana in these green leaves. So it's not like the banana like everybody's talking about, like desserty banana. No, this is like bananas. So it's like it's a banana tuberose with this greenness in it and creaminess with the coconut and then that musk. Honestly, I didn't like it at first, but it was something that once I wore it a couple of times, I really do enjoy it. This is like some of my tuberoses are for the hardcore tuberose lovers. It's some of us, we just hardcore tuberose lovers. And Love is a Dreamer is one of those. And I should say that this is for the hardcore. This is for the hardcore tuberose lovers. Because some of these, y'all could be like, no, 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 no. Be like, no, no, mm-mm. All right. I'm going to show you all this one over here. So let me start grabbing some. All right. I'm going to start here. Wait. These are all the tuberose. All right. Okay. Next up is Ascension by Kai Fragrances. This is a white floral with a little incense and musk. So it has but it is heavy on the tuberose. So it's tuberose, jasmine, and gardenia, but it leans heavy on the tuberose. And then it has a incensey, musky dry down. So it's kind of got that like so this once again, this is another hardcore tuberose, white floral for the white floral lovers. So this is Ascension. Uh Let me put this here because I gotta put this away. All right. Next up is this one. So I can read y'all the notes. All right. This is my only bond number. No, I got two now. This is Chinatown. Now, first off, I really hate the bottles, not the graphics, but this. First off, mine is the top on here barely wants to stay on, even though it's ugly, it's homemade sin. It barely wants to stay on, but I digress. Chinatown is a beautiful, delicate, dainty tuberose to me. Um, Now it does, it's it's a strong tuberose. Hey, D'Angelo, it's a strong tuberose, but it's a very delicate, dainty kind of vibe to me. This has pear blossom, peach blossom. I can't be reading my shit. Hold on. Let's do it like this. This is terrible. Yeah, this has peach blossom, bergamot, tuberose gardenia, peony and orange blossom, cardamom, vanilla, sandalwood, guaiac wood, patchouli, and Virginia cedar. So it does have a woodiness in it, which, let's just be honest, a lot of times when you are dealing with fragrances, you're going to find some woodiness in the base notes because those are the things that hold the fragrance together. So you do have some woods in the bottom of it, but the it's a delicate daintiness to it. So this is a really pretty tuberose. Doesn't challenge you a lot, but it does have this pretty daintiness to it. So it's your only bond number 9 too, right? Because I've had a few and I've gotten rid of them. I'm not a huge bond number 9 fan. I know people love fuck. All right, next up, Narcotic Venus. This thing right here, this thing right here, this is exactly what it says it is. What does this come up? It is a very addictive and gorgeous, stunning tuberose. It is animalic. It is tuberose. It is tuberose in your face. All the notes are tuberose, jasmine, lily, and spices, and that's all it is. Is anyone else's video frozen? Is my video frozen? Doesn't say it ain't so. So let me see. Let me wait and see if people are frozen. Am I? Okay, let me know. If let me Uh, can I come out for a second? You can hear me, but I'm frozen. What kind of madness is this? I'm gonna remove myself and then come back in. They- Okay, so you can hear me, but you cannot see me. Am I still frozen? Am I still sitting there like, Now it's a black. Okay, I went black for a minute. Am I back? This is crazy. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know what that's about. Hold on, let me see if I do this. Let's take myself off the. I'm back. I'm back on the screen. Am I talking? Am I? Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Let's keep going. Where was I at? I was not Narcotic Venus. Did y'all get Narcotic Venus? Can I go to the next thing? Or should I keep talking about how sexy and intoxicating and seductive this one is? Because Narcotic Venus, this, oh my goodness, that was I look like, hey, we just gonna take what we can get. If the resolutions So if the resolution is resolution, boy, I tell you. Okay, okay. So I froze on Narcotic Venus. So it's just this intoxicatingly sexy tuberose. This is for the tuberose lover. You gotta love tuberose, you know, to wear Narcotic Venus. Because this is going to be a head turner. It is very sexy. It is very in your face. It is a very animalic type of tuberose. So that is Narcotic Venus. Now let's go on. I'll go to the next one. Excuse me. All right. See what other tuberoses we have. I don't think I have that many tuberoses anymore, to be quite honest. Okay. This one. Have a here. All right. Hi, Judith. Hi, Judith. How are you? All right. All righty. All righty. All righty. So we got a few more coming. Got a few more. So let's go to this one. And I have to be honest, this is like one of those uh fragrances is kind of is around. And this is McQueen's EDP. This is one of my tuberoses kind of like in the back in the cut, and I be forgetting about it. But it's a really pretty tuberose. It's a little spicy when you first put it on because it has pink pepper, clove, and black pepper. Luckily, the black pepper isn't super strong because a lot of times black pepper can overtake a fragrance for me, but it doesn't in this one. So it's just a hint. So it's got a spiciness to it, and then it has tuberose, jasmine, sambac, and ylang ylang and vetiver. So, it's got a little woodiness at the bottom. That vetiver gives a little kind of sharpness. But yeah, so this is McQueen's EDP. Honestly, a lot of times you can find this at a really good price. And I would say this is kind of like a beginner tuberose. I have a few that I would consider beginner tuberoses. I think McQueen's EDP is a really good dip your toe into tuberose, um, but still have a heady, kind of very sophisticated tuberose. So this is McQueen's EDP. Then we have this classic. Yeah, Saks used to carry the entire McQueen line. It has, it's been discontinued. It's very. Girl, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Drea. You're gonna come in there with, hey, Drea. Hi, Lashana. Okay, so next up is this beauty. This beauty right here, which is Detour Noir by Serge Luton. I have to be honest, is that when I first got this, I did not like it that much. It was like, okay. And I think, didn't she come in? Did she come? Tell me what's your best and first favorite of the year? It's like January. What are you talking about? Um, so this is a coconutty, sexy tuberose. In the beginning, I did not like the Tour Noir, but I would wear it and people would always give me compliments on it. Like when I first got this, because this was, let me tell you, this was me getting into fragrances more, like in the beginning of sort of 2019 before, yeah, because I had this while I was still in this working before the pandemic. So this was like one of my guess first niches. Because of course, Surge you can get at a good, decent price. You can find them at good prices. So I saw this. Girl, I got all kind of cold weather tuberoses. Most of these can be worn in the cold weather. It's very few tuberoses that cannot be worn in the too cold weather. But this one, even though it's kind of a tropical one because it's got the coconut, it's got almond, it's got heliotrope, vanilla, osmanthus, tonka bean, lemon blossom, musk, apricot, myrrh, and mandarin orange. So this is one that I actually wear during the spring and summertime. This is like a more of a tropical tuberose because of that coconut and almond. But I'm telling you, this honestly smells good. Like I was like, I don't know if I liked it, but people kept saying, "Oh, you smell good." I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Well, thank you. Yeah, I need to get me a backup of the Tour Noir because something about it, it smells just really beautiful on. That's what I need to be doing is backing up all my certain songs that I can find. Because Claire de Musk and La Verge de Fer is okay. You never smelled the Tour Noir? Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Okay. Now this one. And this was gifted to me by one of y'all sweet people. Alicia. She was like, Just Alicia gifted this to me. Baby, Claire de Musk is so hard to find. It's very upsetting. Okay, this is Tuberose Criminal. This one comes in and out of stock. It's more expensive. This is one of the more expensive. Um, Fragrance Net or Jumbo Shop is carrying them a lot now. Um, this this is like cocaine level tuberose. It is got this minty vibe to it, but I know there's no mint in it. So the notes for this are tuberose, jasmine, styrex, clove, nutmeg, hyacinth, orange blossom, musk, and vanilla. This is a really tough fragrance. Have you ever smelled it, Valencia? Let me know. I'll send you some. Um, because this is a really tough fragrant tuberose. In the vein of Cocaine by Frank Boclet. It's a very in your face. I gotta be honest, it's really tough for me to wear this one. This is a tough tuberose. I refuse to get rid of it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. So I have to figure out how to wear it. Maybe I need to layer something with it. This is one of the few things I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to add something to it. I don't know what. Um, but it's just whew, whew. Yeah, I already mentioned. Yeah, I already talked about cocaine right before you came in. This one is tough, tough. It's a real tough one. It takes a lot to wear it. That one in particular. All right, we're gonna go through right quick because I talk about these all the time, all the time. Let's talk about the my Histoire de Parfums tuberoses. This is tuberose number one, Capricious. This one is the one with iris in it. Um, and this has a really strong iris vibe. Now, of course, if I've talked about these over the years, these have tuberose on every level, so they are very heavily tuberose, but a really crisp, clean, fresh one in this one. So in the beginning, this is an iris fragrance, iris floral, but then eventually hey Dolce, it dies down and you get the tuberose. So it becomes this is a springtime tuberose for me because of that fresh iris. This is very floral. So this is tuberose number one. Tuberose number two, of course, is virginal. As I've said, this is a cherried tuberose. This is cherry. It's kind of got a kind of almost tropical vibe to it. And it is so beautiful. It is like I've always said, at first I was like, oh, this is okay. But once that breeze hit it and the cherry came out and the cherry tuberose, I've been in love with it ever since. So this has tuberose, mandarin, it has cherry, it has jasmine, it has tiare flower, frangipani, patchouli, blonde woods, and some vanilla. It is just gorgeous. That's why I had to get rid of that Pure Bloom by Saint Dupont because it was just like it wasn't hitting like that one, and I was like, never mind, I don't need it. See, I was thinking about getting some of the Frederick hair mist. Um, but see, this is still my favorite, which is Animal. And this is a smoky, just in your face animalic tuberose. It has plum in it. It has just this smokiness to it, white tobacco. It is, yes, virginal does smell like cherries. Yes. Animal is smoky, and I always say this is one of the bad right ones out there. Very, very hard to get. 1 and 2 come back every once in a while, come back in stock, but 3 don't come back. I don't know what's up with that one. I guess nobody liked that one when it first came out, because his Soirs de Parfums, this shit don't never show up nowhere. So this is Tuberose number 3, Animal. I love them all because they're so different. So they do really complement each other and make sense having them all. All right, let's go for the next one. I'll be right back. Let's see if we find some more. I don't think back. All right, next up, let's find some more Tuberoses. Give me a second now. Let's see. Why isn't that one here? Okay. I think this is one. And this is one. Oh, this one. This one. Is that it over here? I think so. Okay. I don't even know how many Tuberoses I have anymore. To be quite honest. Go through all those and figure it out. Yes, it's you got your 3 in the declutter, girl. But see, that's because that person wasn't a real Tuberose lover. They weren't. They were kidding themselves and saying they were, but they really weren't. Is the blonde tobacco smoky? Absolutely. Animal is a smoky, smoky vibe. Let me see if I did this right. No. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna say that. Uh, okay. We'll put them together, girl. No, just okay. I thought I was wrong with this one. Hold on, I'm coming through. I got okay, so we got this one. Definitely. All right, next up is this one. I was trying to decide about 2 of them. I'm like, there's not enough tuberose in them. Because they have to be serious tuberose for me to start talking about. This is Tuberose Mystique by Bulgari. First off, the bottle is just intensely gorgeous. And I go back and forth thinking I want to get some more of these bottles because they're so damn pretty to me. But anyway, this is a tuberose. And what I always say is that this one is kind of like a beginner tuberose. This is definitely a beginner tuberose because the tuberose isn't too animalic. It isn't too strong. It's a milder tuberose. It does have it's a little more almost bubble gummish, right? So this is black currant and Divana. with tuberose and then vanilla absolute and myrrh. So this is one of the perfect ones to start your tuberose journey. Because I know everybody likes to call shit journeys. So if you want to start a tuberose journey, this is a perfect one because it's a very light tuberose. It will not overpower you like some of these can. This is okay. All right, next up is this right here. Yes, I love it. Yes, it's very beginner friendly. Now, this is Herrera Tuberose, part of the Confidential line. This is just a classic. It's classic. It's one of those strong classic fragrances, tuberoses. Oh, I just love a magnetic top. Oh, I love a magnetic. I love a good magnetic top. Okay. I just love a good magnetic top here. Okay. Right. It's bubblegummy. This one is classic. And it is just a it's a really classic white floral tuberose heavy vibe with some vanilla in it and a little ylang ylang. So this has tuberose, orange blossom, a little jasmine, vanilla, and ylang ylang. So it has that vanillic, vanilla tends to bring out the bubble gum, but this isn't super bubble gummy. Mm, it's just a really classic, easy to wear. This is a very like posh one, right? This is a very posh fragrance. It has a very classic vibe to it. It's just like, old money. This and the look of it gives old money too. So this is giving an old money tuberose vibe. So this is Herrera's tuberose. Okay, so let me put these back. So grab the wrong one. Where is See, I'm trying to put everything back so I don't have to try to put everything back with being real smart. I'm working smarter, not harder, because a lot of times I take everything out. And then this time we're going to take them all out and then put them all back. This one. No, no, no. No. No, your damn bottles, Louise. Sorry if I'm coughing in you all's ear. It means to. Oh my goodness. It's always so difficult to figure out. Can you hear all this clinking going? I bet it's just gonna be all the way at the back. It isn't. Yep. I know it. All right. All right. A few more. A few more. All right. So here we go. Tuberose Castane. Whew. This is tuberose and chestnut. Um, Definitely a beautiful fragrance. Definitely one that honestly kind of stands out on its own because there's not a lot of chestnut, and you don't see them, I don't know of any other one that kind of has the notes that this one has. So this is just as beautiful as tuberose, tonka bean, and um, chestnut that they list. So it's nutty and vanillic and just a really gorgeous, just um you just really, and it really stands alone because I don't I don't have any other tuberose that has this going on. So it is gorgeous. Now let's get into Amouage. We're gonna start off with this one right here. This is Honor Woman. This this one, hi Carolyn. This was my first Amouage. Let me say that first off. This was my very first Amouage. And it got me hooked on Amouage. I always say, and this was before Wild Python. This was my first tuberose recent, and since I've gotten back into fragrances. And let me tell y'all, this is the most posh, rich white woman fragrance. I bet you it was a few people out there in that whatever happened yesterday that we're not discussing because somebody was wearing Honor Woman. This is Country Club. This is Trust Fund. This is just gloriously beautiful white floral. Now, baby, it has rhubarb, pepper, and coriander, gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, lily of the valley, and carnation, amber, incense, appomattox, vetiver, and leather. Honestly, I'm just telling you, this just reads as posh, rich woman. I don't even get. It's got a little sweetness to it, you know what I'm saying? But just now, of course, yes, I have it. Since we are talking about Amouage ones, and this, of course, is Love Tuberose. Now, of course, mine is an older bottle because the names are on the side. So you can always tell somebody who has an older bottle because the names are on the side. The newer bottles have the name on the bottom underneath. These are some older bottles. So this is Love Tuberose. Everybody know about this one though. I mean, I don't really have to say. Right, honey. Yes, we faking the funk when we wearing that. Listen, this is when you wear an Honor Woman. You need folks to just feel like this is money walking through the door. This is money. But anyway, this is Love Tuberose, and everybody, if you know anything about it, this is one of the most favorites ones that people love. And it is really got the whipped cream in it. It's got the vanilla. So this is a really sweet tuberose. But something about it, I really do like this one better than other ones, sweet tuberoses. And I think because it's so posh. It's so freaking posh. It's just giving, you know, sweet, delicate, girly girl. I'm just fabulous. I've got money. Don't fuck with me. You wearing this, you are all in that girly girl vibe wearing Love Tuberose. Now this one, of course, does not get much play. This is a pretty underrated Amouage as far as I'm concerned. And this is Figment Woman. True story. I wound up getting this at a really um good price, right? And Figment Woman. Oh, I've had Figment. I've had this thing forever. I've had this bottle for at least 4 years. I got this like during the pandemic. No, I've always had this bottle. This is an old bottle of it. I've always had it. um, no, I didn't. No, I didn't misplace. I did misplace Figment for a minute. I found it. I did. So this one is got a spiciness to it because it's got Szechuan pepper and saffron. So it's this spicy, kind of sweet vibe. This is like Tuberose Imperial. It's very hard to describe this one because it has cassia bourbon in it, jasmine, ylang ylang, orange blossom, papyrus, orris, patchouli, and incense. So it has like this smoky, kind of spicy, but I will say, whenever I wear this weird little fragrance, I get a lot of compliments on it. I think I had a decant of it that I used up first because I wound up getting a decant of this when Royalty Scents had a lot of the Amouages where you could get a decant at $20. So I bought this, and then it just so happens I bought this, and this lady sold this to me for like $125, and she included. Did she give me Sweet Oriental Dream for free? Yeah, I think she gave me so I got two fragrances for $125. But this is very weird, but good. It's vibes like Tuberose Imperial by BDK. Yeah, it was this one lady. She was kind of giving away stuff. I kind of sadly she stopped selling stuff off because she was just buying stuff and then she just like sell it really cheap. She was really good for like a good fire for like a good deal. So yeah, this is beautiful. And like I said, it's not the same scent. Um, oh, they did come. Hey, um, they're not the same scent profile, but they vibe very similar. So if you like Tuberose Imperial, you might like Figment because it does have that kind of like weird, kind of can't really explain it, but really beautiful fragrance. All right. Next up, let me put these away. Let's go find a few more Tuberose. Let's see how many more I got up in here. Okay. This. There. All right, we're starting to whittle down to the last Tuberoses. Let's see if I have something here. Oh, that's something here. Yep. I'm snipping and you won't hear. I apologize. Perfume slip. Okay, that's some right here. Okay, okay. Okay, let's go do these four now. This is a bunch in there. Yeah, it's a bunch in there. There's a bunch in here. All right. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's the name of this one? All right, so we're gonna go with this one. I apologize right there. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all this one. This is called La Route de Emeraude by Isabey. Ain't nobody talking about this one. Isabey does not get any play at all. Isabey does not get any play. Um, and to be quite honest, I bought them because they were such a good deal when I found them on before Lord and Taylor officially closed down. Because I guess Lord and Taylor is officially gone now. But I was buying the Isabeys. I should have bought more because they had them for half price. Um, but anyway, so this is the Route de Emeraude. Mm, this is a clean classic one. It's got it's so pretty. I forgot, and I this is of course a blind buy. And we know 90% of what I buy is blind buys. But this is, oh my goodness, I forgot how pretty this is. Okay, so this has a like citrusy beginning because it's got bergamot. Now it does have cinnamon in it, but you do and rose oil. So it's kind of rosy in the beginning, but as it dries down, you get this beautiful white florals with tuberose. It's got jasmine, jasmine sambac, orange blossom, and tuberose. Tuberose is very in your face beautiful. So this is a more to me, this is the tuberose is a little more green and fresh. It kind of like borders between green and fresh because as it dries down, it does have amber and vanilla and benzoin in it. So it's not bubblegummy. So this is like a really pretty kind of gardeny, more fresh tuberose. This smells more like the tuberose, like when you're growing tuberose and you smell tuberose. I now can identify it so well because I've been growing tuberose and I've grown jasmine too and some gardenia. Y'all didn't know that, right? I've had gardenia. The only thing I haven't, of course, is orange blossom. But yeah, this is just like this really beautiful white floral tuberose, but it does have this hint of rose in the beginning with a little citrusy vibe that really makes it really pretty. And as it dries down, of course, you get that amber to it. So it gives it a little more, it's a very rich fragrance, especially as it dries down. Comes a little richer on the skin, but you still get the white florals. So that is La Route de Emeraude by Isabey. I love the bottles though. I love the way they do her bottles. Okay. Um they're more the white florals are a little sweeter, are a little greener, fresher. They're not super sweet. Like they just have a hint of sweetness to them, which is kind of what I like better anyway. I'm not a huge bubble gum, like super bubble gum. I have to be in the mood for bubble gum to work for me. And so then we have, and this she is a little classic right here. Um, and so then, and I'm only picking out because I have other things that have tuberose in them, but I don't think of them as being tuberose forward that they count. So sometimes I'm pulling stuff and going, nope, that's not it. So that's why you hear me go, no, not really. Now this is brand new to my collection, and boy, do I love this. This is Tuberose and Silk by Flores. I bought it because it was super cheap. And I do kind of like Flores. Flores is old school English perfumery. So it has a more English vibe to it. It's not French, it's English. But oh my goodness. This is this this is definitely a spring tuberose. I wouldn't wear it now. It just comes off a little too light to me, but it has a lightness. Now it does not say it um but it does have this kind of like it has camphor in it in the notes. And so what that camphor does is gives it this kind of breath of fresh air, kind of like a cooling effect to it. That's what the camphor does. it kind of makes it feel like you've got some aldehydes or something in it because it gives it this really kind of crisp, cooling effect to it, which is quite beautiful to me. I love this thing. And it's a little powdery because it's got iris. So the notes are orange blossom, iris, and camphor. Then it has tuberose, jasmine, pink pepper, musk, amber, benzoin. No, not Vicks Vapor Rub. Not Vicks, and I love me some Vicks Vapor Rub. But what it has, it just gives it this cooling effect. It's not like I smell um the camphor like, like it's giving it that buzz to it like Vicks Vapor Rub. No, it just feels like it makes it really like cool on my skin. It I know that's weird, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. No, it doesn't really smell like neroli. It doesn't have that sharp bitterness like neroli does. It has like almost like a cool vibe to it. This is, of course, Alien Fusion. Um, I gotta start using my aliens, but sometimes I don't because I've used up so much of some other ones. But anyway, this is the spicy tuberose one. This has ginger and cinnamon in it, and then it has orange blossom and tuberose. So let me tell you something. This is kind of it had to I had to keep it for a minute because it was at first disappointing to me because I really wanted this spiciness. The spiciness has gotten lingered a little bit longer now. Like when I first got it, it didn't linger long enough. I wanted it to be cinnamon and ginger, right? So, so it is the cinnamon and ginger tuberose. It's the spicy tuberose one, and then it's got amber and vanilla. So it has got that sweetness to it. Honestly, at first I was like, I almost got rid of it, to be quite honest. But then I tried it again. I was like, okay, okay, she's getting there. She's getting there. So yeah, this is Alien Fusion. Um, I don't even know if you can find this now because so many of these are discontinued. So this is Alien Fusion by Mugler. Are y'all planning on getting that new one? What is it? Alien Intensified or something shit like what's the new one called? Alien Intensified? I think I bought it, but it's still an annoying name. Not to say that I could say anything because I've got an alien. Oh, whatever. Okay, hold on. Let me put these. Okay, here you. Let me see that. Oops. I'm gonna turn this off for a second. I gotta go blow my. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right, is this one? Eh, 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 eh. Why can't I find this one? Oh, I can't find it. Okay. Okay. What is this one? You got it. Huh, interesting. I just dropped something, y'all. I just dropped something. I'm missing something here. Hmm. I know y'all like, what is she doing over there? Don't worry, I'm coming. But I am missing something and I don't see it. Okay, extra intense. That's it. That's a goofy name. That's a goofy name. Okay. Hold on, I'm just trying to get this last one in this area. Hmm. Did I just have my ass all in the air? Tell me if I did. Yeah. I was trying not. But if I did, please forgive me. Please forgive me, darlings. Hey, oh, it's up here. That's why. That's the- No? Okay. You're so bad. All right. Here we go. Now I'm ready. I got them all right now. Then we got some over here. And we will be done. And then I'm going to go pot some plants up right quick before I go to bed. Okay. Where do I start? Okay. We're going to start here. All right. Here we go. This one right here. We're going to go into some that are a little lighter, brighter. Then we have some more classic kind of vibes. So this is called Tuberose Hedoni by Roger and Gillette. Now, Roger and Gillette and Bordeaux, the ones that I have by Bordeaux, I always say these are very Joe Malone-esque. And the reason why I say that is because, like, this is an extrait de cologne. So it has about the same lasting power as a Joe Malone, but at a price point that makes sense, right? Because Joe Malones are really ridiculously overpriced for, and I'm not even a longevity person, but we all know. Now I know the darker bottles supposedly last longer, but still, I won't fuck with none of them because I mean, and don't get me wrong, I think she makes, I think some of the fragrances are really nice, but it's just, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, sir, no, ma'am, not at that price point. But let's talk about these. So this is a really. Mm, am I still here? Because I know I'll be freezing. Am I okay? Let me just ask that before I keep talking. Am I here? Can y'all hear me? All that good stuff because So this is a let me know so I can really start talking about it. Okay, I'm here. All right. So this is kind of like a very lightweight, pretty white floral tuberose, right? So it has a little spiciness, a little citrusy vibe. What just happened? Why did it do that? Um, Right, you never should pay full price for Jo Malones. I mean, you really gotta get them at a good price. But these run at, like, $20. So I feel like these are what you should be paying for Jo Malones because this is about $20, right? And it's giving you and look, and I didn't even notice this, but this was made by Ann Filippo, and I never noticed that these things have these signatures on them. So this is like a really, vibe it's a vibe, right? And it's a very giving you that kind of like, think about Joe Malone, like the man honeysuckle and all that, right? So it's kind of got this lightness to it, but it has a spicy kind of citrusy vibe and a really beautiful white floral, right? So this is why I love these. I love these. So that's why I really like, but I always call these my Joe Malone. These are my Joe Malones because they're giving that vibe. This is like perfect for the summertime. It's a very lightweight, white floral, very, very like happy. This is like a happy vibe. So this is Roger and Galette's Tuberose Head on Knee. I'm glad I found it because I need to put it in my little Joe Malonis area that I was over here. Yeah. So we have that. Then in the same vein with very inexpensive ones that I have. And let's look at this one. Now I'm gonna tell you, the one from Roger and Gillette that I really love is Neroli Facet Tea. Oh my goodness, that's such a beautiful Neroli. And it made me actually start really liking Neroli too, as opposed to just Orange Blossom. All right, so this is Monothemes Tuberose. I honestly picked this up because of Gab Yard Fragrantician. I got this one, and this is an EDT. So this is not, it's, it's under $20. It's things like $15. But it actually does last pretty long for an EDT. But it has coconut in it and tuberose and white flowers and some vanilla and some amber. It is really a very kind of really in your face, kind of sexy tuberose for $15. This does not smell like a $15 fragrance, right? It is giving you a very stunning white floral tuberose with the little coconutty tropical vibe. And as it dries down, it gets that ambery, you know, vanilla kind of sweetness to it. This is a good one. I've only bought two from Monotheme. It can be a little beachy, but it's definitely a summertime tuberose, and it's an EDT, so it's a lighter formulation, which is perfect for the summertime too. So this is a nice summertime tuberose, Monotheme. Then we have this one, and this one is another one that I always say is I'm trying to remember how to spell the damn thing. Okay, there we go. It took me for a second. Okay, this one is um this is Contemporary Tuberose by La Perla. Now this is of course the more inexpensive La Perlas before they came out with that group that they came out with that was kind of expensive. This is another one that I would say is a beginner tuberose, right? It's very light. It's got and it's powdery because it has heliotrope in it and it has some aldehyde. It's got amyl salicate in it, so it gives like this kind of. It has a kind of fresh, very. You know, see, I like aldehydes kind of vibes like that. So I like things like ambroxan. I know people don't, but I do. It always gives it kind of like this clean, crisp vibe to me. So that's what you get from this. It's got like a clean, crisp vibe to it. Um, and then it has tonka bean and cashmere in it. It's a really, really pretty girl fragrance to start with, right? A really pretty girl tuberose to start with. It's a little bit more than Bulgari's Tuberose Mystique. This is a little more punch to it, and it's a very much a really kind of real sophisticated white floral, especially at the price that you can normally get it at. So it has orange blossom, jasmine, mandarin orange, tuberose, heliotrope, cashmere, and tonka bean and cedar. So really pretty, really cute. I forgot about these, y'all. I don't know how I did that, but I don't know how I did this. Now, of course, Good Girl Gone Bad is a white floral tuberose vibe, right? And I really love Good Girl Gone Bad. Yep, if you know, but I have Good Girl Gone Bad au fresh. And I have Good Girl Gone Bad too, but I really like this one. This is what I call this is the lighter version of it. And it has an aquatic note, which I call this. This is rich girl summertime. This is rich girl summertime vibe. Rich girl summertime vibe. Yeah, you just gonna wear this. You ain't got a care in the world. You're going on a boat, you're going on a yacht. This is rich girl on a yacht hanging out. Hello, JC. Come on in. So yeah, this is like rich girl summertime. So it's giving that. Now, since I said that, hold on, let me grab this one. If you like Good Girl Gone Bad, but you do not want to spend the money, get Attar Collections, The Queen of Sheba. This smells almost exactly like it. Now, of course, y'all know I don't chase dupes. I happen to get this, right? Just so happens I wound up picking it up. And then when I got it, I was like, man, this smells familiar. And it does. It smells almost exactly like Good Girl Gone Bad. So if you like Good Girl Gone Bad, but you don't want to spend that Killian money, go and get the Queen of Sheba. Go and get the Queen of Sheba. You don't need to go and get nothing else but that's Queen of Sheba. Y'all, I'm still a little bit congested. And I gotta go back into school with these kids. But I got to, so I actually get paid because these motherfuckers ain't paying me. Okay, I gotta stop talking about that. It irritates me every time I think about it. Boucheron's Tuberose de Madras. This, like the Histoires de Parfum, have tuberose on every level. So this is heavily, heavily tuberose in a very rich, deep vibe. It also has orange blossom and passion fruit and violet leaf. So there is a deep kind of powderiness to it. But it also has a almost tropical vibe because it has frangipani and ylang ylang in it, and then vanilla and sandalwood. The sandalwood is very it, it becomes a tuberose sandalwood. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I like sandalwood. So this is like a rich, deep, sexy tuberose with a sandalwood dry down, and it gives you that. The vanilla does sweeten it up some. So it's not bubblegum, but it's a little sweet. It's like a sweeter um tuberose, but it's a really rich vibe. Like you look at it and it's a rich tuberose. It's very deep and warm to it. It's kind of warmth to it. So that's tuberose de Madras. Some of them, of course, are pretty much the same thing over and over again. I don't know. They all have little differences that I like, and I'm good with all the differences. Now, I still want the intense version, but I do have Woman by Ralph Lauren. I think the intense is better, but this is good too. So this has got that pear, it's black currant and rhubarb, so it's kind of got that juicy sweetness in the beginning, the little tartness, and then it's got the tuberose, orange blossom, a little rose in it. Hazelnut, I don't get the hazelnut though. And the sandalwood. Yeah, I mean, like, I really like this one, but I've been meaning to get Woman Intense because these are such. This is another good a good tuberose for somebody to start with. The intense is a little more intense, but if you like want to just step out and start wearing tuberoses and give them to me, so yeah, so this is Ralph Lauren Woman. I want Woman Intense. I need to put that on my list of things to get because see, I be forgetting to get certain things that I really want. And I need to just start wearing her son. So this is Woman. Now, here's another thing that you just really don't get talked about, right? And this is Essence Number 9 Tuberose by Elisa, which of course we know is a Kirk John. This is a spicy, kind of got cinnamon, spicy. This is a spicy, a cinnamony tuberose with a little white musk dry down. Real simple, this is a very simple note structure, but it's really cute. It's really intoxicating. It's a Kirk John. So it's giving you that. And on this one, you get a lot of cinnamon. So you have to like that kind of cinnamony, spicy, tuberose. You gotta like cinnamon. If you don't get this one. Don't get that one. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And then finally, this one, let me get the name for you. Hey, Talking Sense, how are you? All right, so this is Giardini Benacera's tuberose. This is a summertime tuberose. Summer, spring. Okay, it has a fizzy quality to it. When I wear it, it has this is a happy, fizzy quality. It's almost it's like effervescent, like champagne bubbles. It does not list champagne, but it gives off the champagne bubble vibe to it. It has apricot, sweet orange, and water jasmine. Then it has tuberose jasmine and ylang ylang, and then musk, cedar, and guaiac wood. So this is a very kind of citrusy, it's a citrusy, bubbly, effervescent tuberose on me. And so I really like it in the spring and the summertime and like toward the fall, right before it gets cool, because it's got this bubbly vibe to it. It's got this really happy, bubbly vibe to it. So this is Tuberose by Giardini Benacera. And you can get these babies for like no money. Go check on Joma Shop. They're inexpensive on Fragrance Net, but Joma Shop been having these things for like $39.99, $40, $50, these 100 mils. So just saying. Just saying. Now, I am not about to pull out all the La Entrees because I've just done a video about them. However, I did get another one. So I'm going to pull that one out and we'll talk about that one because I got some tuberoses over here. So let me go through those and then we will be done. And let me put these back. Let me put these back. And then we're gonna be done with these tuberoses. Damn it! I don't even know how many I have. I lost count. It's over 20. We know it's over 20. I mean, I be feeling like really Because you know when people be doing this kind of stuff, they come out with like, "Oh, I got 7 or 8," and I be like, 7 or 8? Oh, okay. Is that how we roll? Okay, put the rest of these back. I'll have one in this area. All my freshest, all my freshest going over there. Okay. We got a few more, and that's it. We got a few more, and that's it. Ooh, I forgot about you. You. Hello, lover. Hello, lover. Oh, shoot, I forgot about you too. Oh, man, I got a few. Ooh, I have more tuberose in here than I thought about. Damn, you do. You do own a lot of tuberose, darling. You can quit acting like you don't. Shut up, please. Talking to yourself. I need to hear you talk like this about yourself. Yeah, we might be close to 30, y'all. Yes, I'm feeling much better. Much better, much better. Okay. So I guess I can be honest, it's probably about 30. It's probably about 32 roses in here. Because I just pulled 6 more. 6 more. Oh my goodness. And how y'all gonna let me do this? And I didn't even pull out our girl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me first off, how y'all let me just how I just do that? Uh, it's true. I'm not even gonna say a lot, but let's just say this. 100 silent ways. What? Oh no, Wild Python came up on early. Wild Python had a moment. Y'all how I forget about 100 silent ways. I don't even know what I was going with this. I ain't gotta say nothing else. And the reason why I remember this because I had Tuberose by Miss Shanae. This one is it's got this sharpness to it, because it has this artemisia in it, I think, and the vetiver. So it has a sharpness to it. Which in the bottle, I don't like the way it smells. On skin is so much better, right? So this is one of those things you have to put on your skin for me because all I get is the artemisia. I get that sharp greenness, but what I really get is that it's like aromatic, but on skin it's like this lovely white floral tuberose. Very I mean, this isn't honestly, this isn't one that smells so different than a lot of the other ones I have that it was needed. I don't need this one. I just be honest with you. But I keep her because she's a tuberose. She's not going nowhere. Even though I have gotten rid of some tuberoses. I have. We know this. Now this one was kind of hard to find for a minute, and I've noticed that it's been coming up lately. And this is one of my favorite. This is one of my first tuberoses that, and I absolutely love it. Tuberose Vertigineux by Molinard. Oh baby. Mm, This has like a peachy coconutty vibe. So it's kind of fruity, floral. It's fruity a little bit. Mm, it's got that sexy white floral tuberose. And then as it dries down, you get some sandalwood and some musk in it. Ooh, this is so good. I love this fragrance. I have not been wearing it lately, but I got this down here for a reason. Because I think I decanted a little bit. I think a little bit, not a lot, because I was like, no, y'all can have this. I think I sent some to somebody, but this is so just a this was one of my first ones. And so this was it has that really in your face tuberose quality to it. Oh, I said, yep, we said Narcotic V. That was one of the first one when went through there. So I did not forget Narcotic Venus. She, she came through. And this one has a kind of real bad girl. This is bordering on bad girl sexy. So this one. Now this one right here, I love, and it's so kind of different. Okay, this is Noir de Tuberose by Miller Harris. I love this one because this feels clean to me. And the reason why I say it, it has this kind of clean quality to it, like a deep clean quality. Um, I don't know how to make that make sense, but it does. It has this kind of really, oh, you about to die. Oh, hold on. I need to like grab some. I need to do something right quick. Do I have one out that I could do? Excuse this one. This should be at 100%. Oh, I need to get some new. Um, I need to get a new band for my Fitbit. That's what I need to pick up. Let me look up a Fitbit too, and because this thing be coming off all the time. It's ridiculous how much it comes off my arm now. Okay, hold on for a second. I need to put this on. It's gonna take me 2 seconds. Give me. I don't want to put my titties in y'all face, so I'm trying not to. I'm surprised no one said anything. I did so good. I did so good, 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 good. All right, so let's put this on so I get some type of charge on this. Okay. All right, so we got this going. So yeah, this has like this kind of clean. This is the clean tuberose to me, white floral. You know, like white florals can be an animalic and all this stuff, but this comes up. What is going on? Why is it looking like this? I see y'all behaving good. But yeah, so this is like this clean tuberose. It smells like this is like that everyday tuberose. It's not going to like overpower people. It's gonna have this nice, like fresh, clean vibe. It smells like a really good hotel soap. That's what it does for me. So that's that one. Then we have Tuberose Overdose by Banana Republic. I got my hands on it because I finally went to Burlington because I was not paying. Because So Avant-Garde and all them has lost their damn mind. Oh, this thing is about to die. It's at 1%. Oh, okay. That thing's going to die. So don't. All right. So this is got, this is a really, really kind of sweet. This is a sweeter tuberose. So this is tuberose overdose. I cannot tell y'all what this because my other phone just died. But this is this is a sweet tuberose, and I don't really lean toward the sweet ones, but I like this one. It's giving clean, sweet tuberose. Um, and I'm only gonna keep this one because I was about to buy the bigger bottle. I said, work with this one, girl. You don't need a big bottle. Yeah. All right, next up is this one. And this is the latest La Entree that I picked up. And I was able to get, this is the one that I said that got away, but it was actually, and then right after I said that it got away, it was on e-discount perfumes. So this is Tuberose Noir. Now, it has the L'Entrée DNA. So it's that sweet bubblegummy tuberose. But as it dries down, it has coffee in it. So it gives it this kind of coffee tuberose vibe. Not like Cafe Tuberosa, which was I still wish I could get a hold of. But this is just, it's getting a hint of coffee, which gives it a little bit more interesting vibe. But this is really sweet. This is one of the sweetest L'Entrées. So this is a super sweet L'Entrée with coffee in it. So that's L'Entrée Noir. And finally, we will show this one. And this is Ruby Red by the House of Oud. If you like L'Entrée Rouge, you will like this. This has ginger throughout it. This is a little spicier than L'Entrée. So this is a spicy ginger tuberose. It has candy ginger, so it's like a sweet, spicy ginger. So this is more heavily on the ginger than L'Entrée. And L'Entrée is pretty heavy on it. So, but this is so it's kind of similar, but this is more gingery. So depending on what you like, I personally like them both. I think they're worth me having them both. But if you have L'Entrée Rouge, you really don't need this. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. All right, so that was the last tuberose that I had. Yes, that's the last tuberose. Other than the L'Entrées that I'm not pulling out because I've already done the rest of them. So that's probably close to 40. Maybe 30 something. You know, that was 30 something tuberoses we've gone through. I hope if you've been thinking about tuberose, I hope I gave you a few to think about. Um, yeah. Just so you know, because sis got to make some money because my check is about to be extremely short. Matter of fact, I think 2 of my checks are going to be short because, as I've said over and over again, I have not. I'm not getting paid for some days that I thought I was going to get paid for. With this motherfuckers. So, just saying that to say, I might be decanting a little bit. If I do decant, I will let you all know. So you all, and I'm not gonna do everything. You're not gonna be able to say, "Oh, can I have this? Can I have that?" I'm just gonna make some decants. If you want, I'll put out. Y'all can tell me so I can kind of know what I should decant. Because I'm gonna have to. I have to make up some of my funds. All right, y'all. Because and actually it's going to be because I'm going to a perfume swap and sell. So I'm going to decant for that. So I'm going to do some extras. So I can tell you now that I think I'm going to be decanting most of my Amouages. I'm going to do a few decants of those. I am definitely going to be doing some of my Maison Lancomes, maybe all of them. Um, uh, a few Manceras will probably be done. I might do some Serge Lutens. Nah, I'm not doing them because so it'll be some. I'll see where I'm going with it, but I'm only going to be doing certain ones. Like I might do like Rocinoma 2, number 5, and number 6. 'Cause I'm thinking about things that people want to try. And listen, people in Chicago, they're just getting into fragrances really heavily. So, oh, and I might do my flower bombs. I might, since I have Nectar, Tiger Lily, Ruby Orchid, Midnight, and Dew. So I have 5 of them. So I might decant some of those. So things like that that I think that people would want to try. Um, for you all, if you want to try Vincent, I will be decanting for you all. So if you all want to purchase decants from me, I mean, you can buy samples from him, but if you want a 5 ml decant, reach out to me. I will probably be doing some of them. I will be willing to do that, So, and um, have I tried sugar cookie? Who makes sugar cookie? Um, so those would be the ones that I probably will be decanting. I might, I have not tried sugar cookie from Sugar Mom. The stuff called sugar cookie, I ain't gonna try. I can be honest with you, because it'd be a little too much for me. So yeah, so those will be the ones that I will be decanting. So if you are, I'll post up about it and let you guys know definitely what I have and if you want some. All right. Am I doing mainly? Yeah, that's all I do. I don't do other stuff. Because I don't try to do this size and this size. I just do straight 5 mLs, and that's it. Because that's just easy for me to have them. So that's it. That's all. All right, y'all. Oh, I think it's gonna be good. I'm about to try to get rid of. I'm trying to get rid of as much declutter as much as I can. Like I'm taking all the Bath and Body Works because I just want them out of here. I'm tired of seeing this box full of Bath and Body Works. So I'm about to try to give them things away. But I don't want to do Bath and Body Works really during, when I do declutters online because shipping them costs too much because they're so big. So they're not worth selling like that. So that's why I'm trying to sell them in this situation. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. It was good talking to you all as always. Let me get out of it. Oh my God, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I gotta go. All right. Gotta go because I gotta go to work. Okay. School's open. Okay. Talk to you all later. Be bold. Yeah, y'all know what I said. Now remember, after we're done here, go into the comments as you before y'all click off of here and put in the actual comments, not the chat. Hey girl, hey, what's up, whatever. Because that's what the algorithm sees. All right. Talk to y'all later.